Gearing up to film?
Oh, yes. How's work?
It was fine. Susan, we need to have a small chat.
I take it you saw the last episode, didn't you?
Yes.
Look, Meg, I know I was critiquing your story, but...
That's not what I'm upset about, Susan.
Oh? That's not what you're upset about? Oh, your crazy video that you sent me. It was just for laughs, dear. You know, I thought the viewers would get a crack out of it. Besides, the webcam follows us around all the time and records us and shows our private lives to everyone, so no harm in it.
The camera didn't follow me to work to witness me having a moment of pent-up frustration towards my coworkers. I sent you that message, only for you to turn around and plaster it on your web show just to prove to the internet that the former FanFic Critic is still a blind nut. And that you're nothing like her.
Meg, I didn't...
Do not put my private messages onto your web show.
God bloody damn all of them my things, don't I? Ah! Was it made out of a titanium? Ouch. No, I should let it cool off.
Are you for real? Were you...
Okay, Meg. If you're watching this, which I doubt you are now because I made you very angry, I did not turn this on. This was not on. Bloody fuck. Right. Let's not, Okay, so you all saw that. Last episode, for those who missed it, I decided to make a joke about Meg, you know, being... I called her a blainer. And I shared a video message that she had sent to me, and, yes, well, she's obviously upset, as you can see. Well, no point in dwelling on it. Gonna let her cool down, and the best way to let her cool down is by reviewing a very, 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 very naughty fanfic. Not just naughty, but very disgusting. Long live the Queen. A Lion King story. Oh boy, do I have a treat for you all today. Oh my. Where to begin with this one? So, despite how the characters are described, they're still lions and hyenas and giraffes and zebras and whatnot. But they wear clothing. I'm assuming they're anthropomorphic. But yes, this is one of these stories, these naughty stories that is over descriptive about sex. Oh, so much. So, the story starts off with Sarabi. She's walking down a road in the village. Apparently, there's villages, so I'm assuming it's supposed to be like an anthropomorphic version of the Lion King. It's not really clarified, but how it's described it is. And she's gearing up to do a very special ceremony for Simba, who is going to become the new king. So, it's a little confusing. But apparently, Simba now has a harem of the female hyenas. You see, after Scar was defeated, they, decided to join forces with Simba. And Sarabi walks in on him and Shenzi. And she's getting aroused by this. And it's also implied that Scar didn't actually die. It's implied that he gets raped by the male hyenas. And I'm assuming he's supposed to be still alive. I don't know. It's a little confusing. The story is very badly written, and we'll get more into that after. But it's, yes. So she's watching them have sex, and it's super, super, super descriptive. It's so, like, it's one of these stories where when Sarabi is first being described walking, it's described how her hips are moving in such a way, and her boobs are jiggling in such a way, and that animals are just watching her walk by, and they're openly jacking off so she can say. And it's like, okay, I would love to know, when authors write stories like this, where do they live exactly? Do they live like in a town where everyone's just hanging outside on their porches, jacking off, having their penises or vaginas exposed, just watching people jack off? Oh, hey! How was the wedding? Oh, it was great, thank you. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm about to come. No one actually does that. And I'm sorry for that visual, but that's just how these stories are written. It's just like, what the... All right, let's get back on topic. So after Sarabi watches Simba, have sex with Shenzi, and then I'm assuming he pees on her. So apparently, after he has sex with all the female hyenas, he pees on them to mock them as dominance. So anyway, after that, Shenzi goes to leave, and then she's being kind of seductive with Sarabi, and it's like, okay, what? And Sarabi likes this. It's like, okay, she was your oppressor when Scar was in power, so why are you all googly-eyeing at her? But I digress. And I thought lions and hyenas weren't supposed to like each other. I don't know, the story makes absolutely no sense. So, Sarabi tells Simba that there's a special ceremony he has to participate in before he can become the new king. So, the ceremony, Sarabi starts to undress. Yes, that's right. He has to make love to the current queen, who happens to be his mother. Oh my God. It was, it took a lot to force myself to continue to read this. Yes. Yes. And both of them, instead of, logically being grossed out because it's your bloody mother, they're both fine with it. And he admits that he's been fantasizing screwing her since he was a cub. How charming. Such a charming story. Such a charming, charming story. So bloody charming. Thank you so much, author, because now when I watch The Lion King, your story is going to be in the back of my mind for all eternity. Thank you very much, you sick bloody fuck. So anyway, the story proceeds with them having very over-the-top sex. First, she screws him with her boobs. And then they do the actual, traditional sex. But he can't come inside of her. Oh, no, 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 no. Because they can't make babies. At least they're not taking it that far. So instead she manipulates it so he's screwing her bum. And it just keeps going. You think the story's going to stop, but then it just keeps going and going and going. And I kind of think the author was like jacking off while they were reading the story, because I noticed more and more typos as the story continues on. Like really silly typos. Like saying his dick, instead of it being huge, it's hung. His hung dick, but it's supposed to say huge. And then she calls him my son, but it's spelled like, the sun in our solar system. Yes. So when the bloody, never-ending sex finally stops, it's implied that Nola has her own male harem and that Sarabi is the later mistress of all the other mistresses. So pretty much Simba is having constant sexual relations with his mother. And it finally stops. It finally stops. Oh, and how adorable. Apparently this was a birthday gift for someone named Dax. So tell me, Dax, do you make a hobby of sexualizing your mother? Do you want to fuck your mother? Is that why this was written? Is this why this was written? Are there actual people out there who fantasize about fucking their parents? Why? Why would you do that? The author, I didn't say who the author was. That's how frazzled I was. Okay, it does say it's Andrew. I mean, I suppose it was Andrew. So, the author is Uncle Sam, the man, all caps, how charming. And, yes. And his picture, his profile picture, is a close-up of someone getting their boobs squished by hands. What a charming fellow. Let's take a look at his profile. Oh my goodness, what the bloody hell is this? So, okay, this is what his profile says. Good morning, Vietnam. Hello, all you beautiful who have stopped by my profile. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Uncle Sam the Man, an inspiring fan fiction author, as well as writing partner of Dax 0042, looking to entertain and inspire others with my stories. So he's saying his real name is Sam, now Lord as of May of 2021. Lord? What do you mean Lord? Lord of what? Lord of disgusting? He's 25. His family is perfect. His friends are awesome. His nationality is American. I think he's supposed to say he's American, but that's not a nationality. Well, I guess it kind of is. His home state is the Buckeye State. What is all of this? He's saying what his ancestry is, like he's English, Irish, who bloody care? Why are Americans so obsessed with this crap? No one cares what you're a mix of. No one cares. None of us care. None of us outside of America care. I mean, I'm in America. I've lived in America for over a decade, but still. Oh my god. And what the bloody hell? His profile just keeps going and going and going. I just wanted to see what else he wrote for stories. It's a oh, there it finally stopped. 55 stories. Okay, so he has some tame ones, T-rated. That's not bad. Oh, no, another M. No. So, oh my god, Alpha and Omega. Oh, he has one called the Mon, Long Live Man. Oh my god. So, okay, he has some K+ stories. Okay, so it doesn't look like all of his stories are steaming piles of yuck, but still. Oh, right. I mean, if you guys want to check out his other stories, and, if you want to inform me whether or not they're ones that are better, not, like this one, be my guest. I don't know if I want to revisit this bloke or not, but I digress. So, yes. Yes, let's talk about some of the issues, aside from yuck. The story itself was center aligned. It was center aligned. Makes it very, very awkward to read. I don't know why they did that. I don't know if that was fanfiction.net being a twat, but it was so difficult to read. It was painful. I mean, reading it just as it was painful, but having it be center aligned. And obviously the characters were out of character. Completely out of character. Like, atrociously out of character. This story is going to give me nightmares. Again, typos just started to pop up more and more as the story progressed. That's why I made the jab about them possibly jacking off as they were writing it, because... So, would I recommend this story? No. No. Sadly, I mean, it's still more preferable than comic snakes. And I can't believe I just said that. But just the comic snake stories are just so disgustingly written. Like, everything's disgusting. This was overly sexual. But no, it was still gross because it had a lot of overly descriptive things about, you know, the throbbing cock, the splendid all over the place and getting all of her boobs and all his loveliness. And then she's massaging his wall. And then his gigantic foot-long penis. It's like, who does anyone actually have a foot-long penis? I mean, maybe, I don't know. I mean, they make dildos that are nice and big, but I don't know. Right. Well, thank you for watching today's episode. Next week, I will do one of the requests that I got. I do apologize that it didn't happen this week. You know, things were going on, and yes. So, yes, but next week I should be doing one of the requests that I got. So thank you for being patient, everyone. If you like this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Until then, cheerio. I should probably talk to him now. Rorschach, you've got to finish your food. What? Where are you going? Don't walk away from me when I'm... I mean, I didn't notice it, but still. Oh, is she done? Oh, she's done. Don't want her to see me. Right. How am I going to do this? Should I give her some more space? No, I should properly apologise and then make her dinner. That'll make her happy. Or, you know, not as upset. Well, like, she does still look pretty upset. But bloody hell was I thinking? Well, I'll just explain myself. Make it clear that I did not mean to upset her. Nope. Alright. Okay, she's in the porch, so let's not be hanging out right at the door. I don't want her to think, I don't want her to pounce and be like, hello, Meg. No, just linger here and then... Hey, love. Hey. How was mowing the lawn? It wasn't too bad. At least it was a lot cooler out today than it was the other day. Still wish the stupid batteries, you know, lasted. I could have sworn, though, that they lasted longer last year. Wow. Hi. Did he eat all his food? No, he did not. He left a little bit, but still. Rorschach, you gotta stop being stubborn. While you're here, Meg, I wanted to properly apologize to you for, what I did in the last episode. It was very wrong of me. And I did not mean to hurt your feelings. I meant it as a joke, and I don't think you're a bloody nutter. You've made a lot of progress over the years. A lot. And I wasn't thinking when I made that joke. And I didn't... I'm just really sorry. Apology accepted. I'm sorry, too. I should have cooled down before I confronted you. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. Meg, don't apologize. You did not do anything wrong by snapping at me like that. I rightfully deserve that. I was being insensitive and I was being a jerk. So, I want to make it up to you. So I figured because it's not bloody July and May anymore, you want me to make the pot pies tonight? Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks. Right. I'll get started. I just gotta change out of this outfit first because the last thing we need is me to catch on fire while doing it.